you don't love tea, are you even British? Hi guys, so obviously, as you can probably guess by today's title, I am going to be explaining to you how I passed my theory test. And I didn't actually pass that long ago. I literally passed in beginning of September, which was last month, so. I am aware that they are actually changing it somehow, but I don't think it's like that much of a difference. So I'm gonna carry on with this video anyway and just hope that, you know, this will actually still be useful, even though they are kind of changing them a little bit. But I don't think it's like a massive amount of change. Am I overdressed for this video? I feel like, sorry, I've just been, this is so irrelevant, but I've just been so bored during isolation today that I just thought, oh yeah, like, I'll put on a bit of makeup on, dress up for no reason. I'm not going anywhere, I'm just here. This satin shirt is from Pretty Little Thing, as shown in my last video, and I literally got this delivered just now from Boohoo, and yeah, I feel like everyone actually has one of these. I feel like they're a vibe, like with a shirt underneath. It's very nice. Anyway, moving away from fashion, I got 45 out of 50 on my multiple choice, and on my hazard perception I got 62 out of 75. And with the multiple choice you needed 43, and with the hazard perception you needed 44 to pass. Yeah, little insight, I actually passed my theory the second time. But yeah, we'll explain why I failed the first time later on in this video. Okay, so you've probably heard about this already. You obviously need to like download the app, but there is two different apps, but I'll show you the one that I use, but I believe the other one is called DVLA. I don't know if that's right, but I know people that have passed with like both apps, so I don't think it really matters which one you go for. But anyway, the one that I used is, well, if I can like drop a picture somewhere and like zoom in on the logo. So to begin with then, I'm just going to show you like a quick run through of the app, because there are obviously different sections and stuff. So you have theory test, hazard perception, highway code, brain science, blah blah blah. So I'd probably say just begin with like the small stuff. So, you know, well, it depends how much you feel like you already know, because well, everyone always says like quite a lot of it is common sense, which I do agree with, but you do need like a bit of practice as well. So yeah, if you go on the theory test, you can have like practice questions. So as you can see, you've got all these different categories. Hazard perception. Yeah, so you can have like practice run-throughs and all that jazz. Yeah, so as you see a highway code, you've got like quizzes, various signs. You've also got a quiz and a game for that one as well. So I just start off with the small stuff, just see how much you know, and then gradually get onto the bigger stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to go through like everything within the app, but you do obviously just have like a quick run through of everything and just basically suss it out. Yeah, so I'd say like once you built up a bit of a practice, I'd definitely go straight onto the mock test, because they are like they represent the real thing more than like anything else on the app. But that goes for both hazard perception and like the multiple choice, because obviously, you know, you do have like the two different sections, but definitely like prioritise doing the mock test over anything, because that's what made me pass more than anything, to be honest. Yeah, so definitely keep doing the mock test, because the more of them you do, like the more of the questions you would have like answered, and there's quite a lot of questions overall, but obviously the more you do, like the more you'll like know the questions, know the answers, etc, etc. Okay, so I'm going to go back onto the app, and once you start doing your mock test, you will notice that like you have, if you go onto theory test, sorry, and then view pass guarantee progress, you have like what's called like your goals and stuff. So like obviously the more of these you complete, like the more likely you are to pass your theory test. And as you can see, like I've not done all, like I didn't get all greens in all of them before I did my theory, but obviously none of them are like red. So, and to be fair, like most of them are on like 100%, but obviously you have all these, and obviously the more you complete the better. And you can also view your progress on the progress monitor, and as you can see, not very high marks there, all green stars. Okay, so moving away from the app for a minute, this is more just advice of what like I experienced. So obviously I did my theory test twice, and basically a few of the mistakes, well, one of the mistakes that I made with the first theory test was that I underclicked by so much when I was doing the hazard perception, because obviously you'll figure this out once you download the app and everything, but there's like a bracket of like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The earlier you notice the hazard, the better. So obviously you want to be clicking like near enough straight away, but if you are clicking straight away, I click 3 times in a row so that you know that you're in within like the highest bracket that you can get, with like the highest score, if that even makes sense. I feel like this is so confusing. I'm not very good at stuff like this. Yeah, because I made the mistake of only clicking once, because they always say that, oh yeah, like don't overclick. And obviously, yeah, you don't want to overclick, but you do need to get it within that bracket. I basically just made the mistake of like underclicking. Like on every single clip, I only clicked once because I was so scared of clicking it again and it was going to come up saying, oh yeah, like, oh you've overclicked, even though it was only once. But that's just me overthinking everything as per. Yeah, definitely don't underclick, but don't overclick either. So, but the more practice you get, the better. My last couple of tips would to be, don't rush into booking it, because obviously I made the mistake of like thinking I was ready and then I booked it and then I knew that I wasn't ready and I just kind of winged it. But on the opposing side, when you feel like you are ready to book it, please do just book it, because I think when I realised that I had already booked it and I had that date like set in my calendar, like it made me revise more. So if you're like hesitant to book it, honestly just book it, because it will make you revise. But yeah, I feel like my overall experience with theory test, my advice would just be stay calm, you know, like you've revised hopefully, and you know yourself that you are ready, so go for it. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful. If anyone has any questions, obviously just comment below, and I'll see you when our next upload. I'll see you when our next upload video.